You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. From the AfterBuzz studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Project Runway news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Project Runway.
Oh, wait, I don't say anything because there's always a song before I start talking. Do we have a song?
Nope.
Oh, man.
I'll sing you a song. I got a passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
There's
What's
a reason.
up?
There's a reason why you didn't get a song.
Why didn't we get a song?
We're spoiled.
I can't really give away the details.
You can't give away the details?
Yes, because I got really excited, so I'll explain later in the episode.
Oh my
Later
God,
in the
I can't
episode.
wait.
Okay, well, in case you didn't know what episode this is AfterBuzz TV Project Runway Edition. We are on Season 9, Episode 11 for the birds.
Oh, the birds.
And this week, I'm not alone with my fro and DJ Jessie J. I've got Christina back in the studio. So we're super excited. She had to take a week off last week to handle some shiz. And then we got DJ Jessie in the booth again.
What
Even though
up,
he didn't give us music in the beginning because apparently there's some kind of special going on later that we don't know about. So we'll find out about that.
News and gossip.
We'll find that out about that later.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned because we got more coming up. And this was an exciting episode and there's all kinds of exciting things going on.
Sure was.
And usually every week we have some sort of theme or something we chat about at the opening of the show.
There was so much to chat about.
There was so much to chat about in life in general this week. So what I decided, because this episode is sort of about nature's creatures and nature and life, I'm going to chat about nature a little bit because we've been getting a whole lot of nature in Southern California right now.
Yeah,
that is really affecting my fashion.
We don't have seasons here, girl.
Usually we don't have seasons. And that whole song, It Never Rains in Southern California, baby. Yes, it does.
Oh, it sure do.
It was a monsoon on, what was that, Wednesday? What's today? I don't even know what today is.
It was Wednesday night because I was on the patio Wednesday.
I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay. Little build up into
Wednesday was
Wednesday.
yesterday. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, yeah, because I had auditions yesterday, so I was driving in the rain. And I
of course
generally stay off the road when it rains in Southern California. I learned how to drive, I should say, in Rochester, New York. So rain, sleet, snow, like I know how to drive.
Okay.
Southern California, you do not know how to drive in rain.
You have to drive like an asshole if you want to drive successfully here, girl.
But that's the problem. When it rains, you cannot drive like an asshole.
You really
because
can't.
that will F your stuff up. And people don't seem to understand that they need to slow their roll and stop trying to roll over on me.
And it's like, take a cab. Take a cab at 2 a.m. We see you swerving in the rain.
Just stay home. That's the vote, is to just stay home. But nonetheless, I wanted to chat briefly because the weather obviously has influenced the way we roll and the way we roll out of bed and roll out of our homes. As you can see, I see you got on a purple scarf today.
Like to be snuggly in this weather.
I love that it's like 60 degrees and we're like, oh, it's cold.
This
I got on a sweater. I got my leather jacket over there with a scarf.
You know?
I had to go break out the long boots.
Yes, we're heel sisters today.
Yes, we got our boots on to keep it dry and keep it warm. And of course, this week, the new magazine of the week was my October People Style Watch.
Oh, of course.
And it is all about the boots.
Yes.
All about the
Give me the boots year round.
There
Give
are
them to me year
so
round.
many boots. So many boots. And I'm in love with boots
so
right now.
little time.
There's so many boots. Like, I can't even function. There's so many boots. Like, I need...
It's a fashion-gasm of boots.
I've already got a stack of boots. And I have boots that I don't wear because I've had them forever.
But we know you rotated them in your closet.
I have them in the closet and I keep them because I'm like,
no,
well,
I'm in the
I'll use
closet.
them. That's why I had to get flat ones so they're more comfortable.
Cutesy.
Not everything in the closet. So what are you doing? What did you do in the rain? Did you do anything fun?
Girl, I am ready to snowboard. This weather is my favorite. I love the fall. I love this chilliness. I like to sleep under like mounds of blankets and snuggle with my little kitten.
I passed out all early last night, and my boyfriend was like asking me if there's some more blankets somewhere. And I didn't know for sure if I was dreaming or if it was real until this morning. And
When
he
you
was
woke up
like-
and
he
you
was
had the
like,
conversation.
I was asking you for blankets, and you were like out of it. So yeah, I don't know.
No blanket for you.
Did you do anything fun in the rain, DJ Jesse J?
No, I work.
You were.
But
Somebody's
you know what
got
no,
to.
I got a job.
You know?
I don't
But
know
you
the
know
rest
what?
of y'all
One of
doing.
us needs a 9 to 5.
I was actually disappointed because my favorite thing to do in the rain is sleep in it. I
Isn't
love
it?
Yeah.
being in bed early in the morning,
Snuggling.
waking up, put on like a movie
And
or
you
a
just
TV
hear
show.
it, and
Yeah,
it's like
buddy.
gray. It stays gray in your room
Yes.
all day, so you feel
Oh.
okay being in bed because it's kind of
Yes.
like it's night all night.
So
yeah.
comforting.
But you know what I will be doing this Sunday?
What
What's
will
that?
you be doing?
I'll be at Universal Studios City Walk
No
with
way.
AfterBuzz TV.
So will I.
What day is this, guys?
It is Sunday. You should be there.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Girl,
If you didn't know,
one
give
of
us
us
the
gotta
details,
work.
DJ Jesse.
So, are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
This Sunday, AfterBuzz TV is going to actually be taped in front of a live studio audience.
Shut
Isn't
up.
that exciting?
Shut
Are you
up
kidding
right
me?
now.
Yes.
What time is this going on?
We start at 7 o'clock, so you need to be there by like 6:30, 6 o'clock because Universal has some Halloween thing going on.
Oh, scary.
And you got to make sure you're there to get a parking
Parking
spot,
spots.
get tickets. I would actually buy tickets ahead of advance
Yes.
at
Buy it in advance.
thejohnlovitz.comedyclub.com.
John Lovett's Comedy Club.
You ready for this?
Second floor,
Ready.
City Walk.
Maria Menounos.
Oh my God.
Live.
Gorgeous inside and out. Love her.
Yeah, imagine seeing her in person, live,
Oh my God.
Live on
hosting
stage.
the
Hosting.
first ever AMC's Breaking Bad after show
Oh my God. Shut
for the
up.
season finale.
Season
Yes.
finale.
Ah.
Live celebrity guests.
Celebrity guests,
Celebrity
cast,
guests,
crew,
cast,
producers.
producers, whoever, in front of live studio audience
Wow.
that can like interact and be a part of it.
And the best part is, I mean, because I'm not really a Breaking Bad fan. It's a great show.
It's
Uh-huh.
good.
I give it its credit. But the reason why you need to go is because all your favorite hosts are going to be there.
Jesse
Yes.
Jenny's going to be there. Stew it.
They
Well,
serve
stop
liquor.
it. Open bar.
Well, I don't know
Right?
about
We
I'm
that.
just kidding.
said it
I'm
was
just
open,
kidding.
boo. We just said there was gonna be a bar. Okay.
Right. As a matter of
Views
fact.
expressed herein are those of the host.
You know.
TV or
Cheers.
But there will be liquor there. There will be food there.
There's snacks.
I mean, it's just going to be a really good time.
They have really good sweet potato tater tots.
Look.
Oh,
Ooh.
you know the way to my heart, Courtney.
Cause y'all know I know about the food. Y'all know I know about the food.
I'm not even going to get into it, but please believe she does.
I do. I know.
Like, she is the queen. All right, so, but also, this is why I'm really excited. If this turns out really well, we'll be able to have more season finale after shows live.
Live.
Cool.
Like, could you imagine
Fun.
if Project Runway had a live studio audience?
We should have a live show.
If we,
really
did that,
should.
I'm doing a runway walk down the aisle.
Oh, you
all-
and we will be right behind you,
Right
honey.
behind you,
right behind
strutting
you.
down the runway. I would choose sparkly shoes for the occasion.
We were actually just talking about that while we were screening this show. We should definitely do our own little AfterBuzz runway
Yeah.
strut.
We'll have to get on that because in here, you know, we're a little bit confined and the
Right.
cameras are static. But if we got some cameras that
Some
can
real
move,
peeps too.
Maybe we could do something
Just
pre-taped.
saying.
invite some people,
Maybe we could do something pre-taped.
have like a walk off.
Ooh.
It's like RuPaul's Drag Race.
Ooh.
Start
But
your
not.
engines.
So we got all kinds of fun things coming up in the AfterBuzz land. So you should always tune in to check us out on www.ustream.tv/AfterBuzzTV.
But
And you can
definitely
find
come
us
out
on
this
iTunes.
Sunday.
Yes, come out Sunday.
Very important.
You have to show up because then otherwise we won't get to do it again because they'll be like, well, why are you doing it if you don't have any friends?
Otherwise, it's Alvitasin.
I know. Thank you. Goodbye. All right. So yeah, come out Sunday, the John Lovett's Comedy Club, Universal City Walk, 6:30.
Yes. Let's not even say 7 o'clock. 6:30.
No,
Yeah, 6:30 for all you
Tickets
peeps.
available online. Get them before you come, and all will be right with your world and mine because I'll be there, and I know you'll be so excited to see me.
I would. That's for sure.
Yay! All right. So it rained. We about to have a live show, and now we're gonna talk about the show at hand.
That's right.
So Project
Rain, sleet,
Runway
or shine.
this week we're wrapping it on up. We're down to only 6 competitors.
trimmed the fat away.
We have
finally
trimmed the fat away finally, and
feels good. It feels
good.
right. It feels right.
And the people we as much as we've talked about, they kind of no one is like amazing this season that's like standing out and doing like the next thing.
Exactly. We were talking about the innovative things in the previous seasons that have really gotten to us emotionally with their designs.
Yeah.
But this season, I think they might be doing the textured look and that architecture textured look.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what's happening right now.
That's happening now. But nonetheless, even though they're not innovative per se.
Well, it's not the end of the season yet.
It's not the end of the season, and they're still creatively creating some amazing stuff.
Oh my God.
Some great stuff. So
there was so many things that we wanted to wear this
there was a lot.
episode.
There was some I will say this is probably the episode that I found the most things that I actually liked and was excited about.
Yeah.
All right, so this week was a cool challenge. So basically they were to come up with a high fashion runway look inspired by a bird.
Ooh, the birds.
And they had a few birds to choose from. There was a raven, an Amazon parrot, a cockatoo, and an owl. And they were matched up into teams of 2. We had Anya and Laura, Josh and Bert, and Victor and Kim together. And then Tim was required to pick the bird for them out of bag. We got Anya and Laura with a raven. We got Josh and Bert with an Amazon parrot. And we got Victor and Kim with a cockatoo. Little did they know that it's a team challenge, but you're not working together.
Oh my God, we were tripping out.
You were working against each other. So one person would be high, one person would be low and up for elimination. So that gave us a little tasty little twist to our challenge.
I felt like they were paired so well, and I thought, if they're working together, they're going to create something
amazing.
Wow.
And then they told us they're not working together.
No.
No, actually.
No.
And of course, Josh and Bert loved that idea. They were like, sweet.
Like,
we don't have to work together.
hallelujah.
Amazing. And Kim was kind of like, oh, I'm about to show Victor. Whatever. And Anya and Laura, I think they were kind of like, oh, it would have been so fun.
Of course, because they're the peaceful and
they like
the most
each other,
talented.
And they would have been fun. Okay, so then we have the workroom. They're like looking at the birds, doing some sketches. They go to mood. Bert's got a good mood. Let's give Bert a hand again. This is like week number 3, I think, that he's had a
finally
decent mood.
Finally.
Yeah. So go, Bert. You pulled it together again for the week. But there was a few issues in the workroom, I guess, this week.
Just a couple.
There's a few. Let's talk about Anya and the issue with sharing. So Josh was kind of giving her a hard time because he wanted to borrow some fabric, and she kind of was like, I don't know, let me finish sewing and then I'll figure it out.
Isn't that the responsible decision though, really? Like, let me make sure my design's right and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I would think so. But he kind of gave her some lip like, oh, if you're going to have an attitude about it and you're going to do this and
it's like, and how many times have I helped you in the past?
Exactly. And I thought that was so crappy because she's given away fabric and helped people in the past, which they talked about last week. You didn't get to see it, but when she lost her money and didn't have any fabric, Tim looked at her and was like, isn't it interesting how you were giving away fabric and helping so-and-so, and now what do you
What
have?
About you?
Exactly.
You always got to think about your star player, yourself.
Yeah.
So.
It's still a competition. So I think at this point, even though last week Victor expressed a similar attitude to Anya, but I think his was inappropriate. Like his was when everybody was like giving her leftover fabrics that they had, he was like, I'm not going to help her. This is a competition. I didn't really like that attitude.
Okay, because that's like holier than thou.
That was harsh and just seemed like I want you to fail
selfish.
because you aren't even able to do anything, not because I'm better than you.
Evil stepsister from Cinderella attitude.
And I feel like her attitude this week was more like, it wasn't the same as Victor's. It was kind of like, look, I'm going to do what I can do, and if I have something, I'll give it to you. But I'm almost uncomfortable that you're even asking me at this point in the game because it's down to the wire.
But she has a lot of class in her approach. A couple weeks ago, she said something to the effect of, friends are friends until there's high stakes. Like, this is a competition, and it's good to help out because you want to win out of everybody, no matter what the stakes are. Like, if you have a great design, you want
to be the best. So you want everybody to bring their A game, and you want to be the top of the A game.
but you got to make sure you got enough fabric for your design.
Thank you. She was
before
just
you
trying
start
to
handing
finish
out
hers. She was just
charity.
trying to finish hers first. So, Josh, stop being a hater.
Okay, and then he started hating on her like, oh, well, her 4 months of sewing education is going to show.
Yeah.
After he couldn't get his way. Like, calm down, Joshua. Calm down.
Josh, you're always bringing the nonsense.
It's like if they would put their energy that they're wasting into the hateration into their design, they'd be a lot more productive.
And the haterade continued to grow in this episode.
They better
towards
catch
the
some
end.
faderade.
Yes, they are. But as we said last week, or you just said, as the stakes get higher, energies and tensions change.
Time to cut throat.
Not friendly time. And someone who could not handle the tension this week, Miss Kimberly.
Kimbo, she got up in her head this week, and
She got all over the place.
it's got to be intimidating against some of these designers because they have had so much education
Training
and
and
they do have the resume. But this is her opportunity to persevere.
I know.
We're at the end of the competition.
Can we just
take
say,
it home?
Like, I completely appreciate and respect that you've, like, she lost her mom at 17. Apparently, she's lost her brother and her stepdad. Like, she's been through a lot. But I just want to say, when you've been through that much, it is just that much more important to hang on a little bit longer. It's like,
For
don't
real.
lose sight of where you see the light.
But at the
'cause
same
it's
time,
there.
you've been through these trying experiences in your life. This is where you need to flourish right
Yes,
here.
This is
in
your
your
chance
productivity.
to shine. Like, all that
Exactly.
you've been through, you got to be able to put those blinders on and just go for the gold.
You know,
And
I feel
she
like
was worrying me.
Me too. I was so worried in the beginning of this episode, but I feel like she really did persevere throughout this ep.
She
and
pushed. She pushed.
She made Mama proud.
She pushed with the help of another twist to the challenge from Tim Gunn.
Oh, can we talk about that?
Which is, hey guys, by the way, you've been working on 2 looks for the last 48 hours. Forget that second look.
Exact.
Just do one.
Yeah, he's like, just pick one.
That's a great impression of him.
You know? Oh, and
amazing,
also,
actually.
side note, that L'Oreal Paris, I think his name was
Colin
Colin Strong.
Strong.
Him and Tim talk exactly the
That was
same,
kinda
the same
weird.
demeanor, everything.
Yes, that was kind of weird. L'Oreal Paris also. So in addition to the birds, the L'Oreal Paris had makeup palettes that were specific to each bird that they would be working
Exactly.
with. So yeah. But yeah, so Tim comes along with this twist in the challenge, and part of me would be angry, like, gosh darn it, I just
Like, are
spent
you
all this time.
Kidding
on
me?
But then the other part of me, obviously most of them were super excited because one look was way better than the other and they were able to choose that look. In Anya's case, I was disappointed because I wanted to see both looks.
She had 3 looks up
She
there,
had 3
too.
up there at one
So
point.
many options.
And whatever that, like, polka dotted, like, I wanted to see that,
That was
come down the runway
hot.
because that was amazing.
That was hot.
That was
but I
amazing.
also felt like a lot of designers might look at this little twist in the challenge as a setback because they put in all this work to 2 and 3 designs, but now they have to pick one. I kind of felt like, and we were talking about this earlier, I kind of felt like they should take those designs and meld them
Make 'em
together
combine. Yeah.
to create a big slew of
That would have been an
fabulousness.
interesting twist if they were required to make them into one.
Oh,
look.
could you imagine?
They would have, like, nutted up. What would you do?
Oh,
God.
fashion
There was so
gasm.
much going on. God, there was so much going on with some of those looks. that
Okay, and we'll get to those blue
we
shoes
will
towards the end of our
get
show.
to those, but let's roll on over to the runway where they showed it all out. And we'll start at the top of the runway. We had
Please.
the cockatoo.
Oh, yes.
The inspired by the cockatoo looks. That was Victor and Kim. And Victor came out first with a flowing gown that had, but it was like, was it shorts or a skirt underneath the sheer?
I thought it was like a dress kind of underneath, like a
might
short
have been
dress.
a short dress. I couldn't tell if it was shorts or a dress, but either way, it was something short underneath a very sheer,
Flowy.
chiffony, flowy, white creaminess, loveliness with yellow feathers, which I appreciate because I was like, he needs to add some yellow to that. When Tim came in the workroom and was like, honey,
They
you
wore
need some
beautiful
color.
colors.
I was like, he needs yellow. But he like feathered the entire right side of the dress. We'll talk about that.
Oh, we will get there.
And then we had Kim, who
I thought-
came.
Sorry.
ahead.
I thought,
No,
by
no.
the way, Victor's design was like Cinderella banged Big Bird. But great all the same. That was just my
I
interpretation.
think that is probably the perfect description of what
It was-
happened.
I would
well,
wear it.
kind of bang Big Bird on the side.
Yeah.
It was like
there must have been like a
this show-
mailman up in the mix.
Maybe whoever banged Big Bird, well, because he's man, so one side was man and one side was Big Bird. So That was their biracial child born.
There it is.
It was half bird,
AfterBuzz
half man.
exclusive.
Oh my God. But it was still whimsical.
It
and
was
flowy
beautiful.
and beautiful.
When
and
I say that, I
well
don't mean
executed.
that with a negative connotation. I will wear that dress. That was
Yes.
beautiful.
It was not crazy, but there are some tweaks that we would like to see.
Yeah, we went ahead and made a couple notes for you guys, just
would
in
make
case
some
you were
tweaks.
wondering.
So, Victor, your tweak would have been, I personally think that the feathering on the right side should have been graduated.
Like
so
a
it
nice
should have
little
started
crescendo.
very soft and crescendoed into a lovely, it could have even been a little bit of a train, and I would have been excited to give it a little bit more drama.
Give me a
How
train any
amazing would a train
day.
have been? And it would have been feathers and a beautiful yellow color,
But
amazing.
you know
and
those
flow.
judges would be like, oh, that's too wedding, that's too bridal.
Not if it was done right.
I hear ya.
Not if it was done
But then
right.
you see designs, like I hate to skip forward a little, but I have to reference to Joshua's design with, he did the few feathers and it did not work, girl.
That's because he didn't do feathers. He did,
He did 3.
he did Jersey garbage. But let's get back to Kim real quick.
Kim.
Kim. Okay, so she had also the cockatoo because they were on a team, and
Such a
she
goddess
did a
look.
very Grecian, one shoulder, flowy, beautiful, creamy white with a weird pearl detail.
Yeah, I
but
wasn't
it had like
feeling
an
it.
interesting taupe colored inlay that kind of showed a little bit of color movement when she
Little color.
which was quite nice because that high
Color
slit in the front,
differentiation.
high slit in the front on the side, and then the slit across the breast, and it was very nice.
I thought it was the model just like floated when
It
she walked
floated
in.
beautifully. It
She
was
was an
you could tell
angel.
it wasn't quite as well made as Victor's.
Oh, for sure. But for 3
And
hours,
she did it in 3
she
hours.
pulled it together.
And I do agree that it was a little bit pageant, but only because of the pearly detail that she put on the bust line.
see, I wish she would have kept that clear window that she had going on before she found out her model was busty. And we were talking about this earlier. Like, they're not getting to select their models this
No,
season.
they're not.
It's making us mad.
But I like it without the sheer. I like the naked, like, ooh. I would have liked that pearl detail to be the leather that was in the belt.
Yes,
That's what I
that
would
would have been
loved.
amazing.
I would have loved that.
But
So that's our note
I
for
didn't
you,
think she
Kim.
was too busty for the window palette. I thought it was pretty.
Well, the window, it kind of pushed her a little and gave, and
little
it
cleaves?
changes. Yeah, and it changes because if you see the like smushed cleavage,
Mhm.
it gives it a different sort of, it's not quite as
a different emotion to
soft. Yeah, it's not quite as soft as it is
No.
with her coming out looking. She looks goddess and ethereal and all of that, but if the boozies was like boosting out, you'd be like,
A
hey,
totally different
boo.
feeling,
It's a totally
maybe.
different feeling.
Be a
But either
Christina
way,
dress then.
out of that group, they were the closest of all the teams.
I circled both of them to win this
they
challenge.
were very,
out of the
very
two,
good.
I thought they were
very good. But in the end, the judges picked Kim as the higher score
And
over
thank
Victor.
the Lord. I'm glad she
Go,
persevered.
Kim, she pulled it on through. But then we would skip down to Bert and Josh.
Oh,
And Bert
Bert.
and Josh had the Amazon parrot. By the way, I think one of the best birds.
I thought it was one of the best birds, also minus that whacked out belt.
So, Bert, don't know where you were going with the whole silver bustier.
You know, right back to
silver
where he's
gray
comfortable in the
belt.
80s. You know, that's
And then
cool.
it was a great overlay over the print with the colors underneath was beautiful. And technically, I liked his idea. He was saying that he saw the
Oh, you're just like Heidi. It's the thought that counts.
It is the thought, like the idea.
No,
It's just
it
the
doesn't.
execution was whack, but the idea that the he saw that, what do you call them? They're not paws on a bird, claws. What the heck? Are they?
Oz.
They're claws.
Rawr.
He could see the gray, and then the colors were underneath. Even
That's
though
interesting.
I can't be. I'm amazed that he did not like green. Like that bird was this beautiful
Come on,
tropical
girl.
green awesomeness, and he doesn't like green.
He is a black graying cloud. Are you joking me right now?
It's unfortunate, but he did that like weird. I mean, it was a typical like natural waist A-line skirt, flowy.
I feel like Bert is a great designer, but he needs to modernize.
He needs to modernize, and he needs to like push. Like he gets annoyed because he didn't like the bird, and that's what he was just like, whatever. I'll just do
Like,
this."
you're gonna let that pull you out of your career right now in this competition? Are you kidding
I don't
me?
think he cares. I think he feels like I've been there, done that. If
You
I
know,
win,
adjustment
great,
attitude, Birdie.
but I'm not gonna do anything special. I'm just gonna do me. And then there was Josh. By the way, Josh,
Oh, Joshua.
dye orange.
Love the color.
Amazing. Draping in the back.
Beautiful.
Divine. Gold
Beautiful.
chain.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Everything in the back was gorgeous.
Random tropical flower with feathers. What
Ugh.
the etch were you thinking? That was like a
Looks like-
corsage going to the prom.
It
Why
looks
is
like
that
a
on the
Caribbean
dress?
hangover. Just saying.
2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. It was gorgeous, but I do think it's like it
made it look cheap.
It made it look cheap, but I also feel like as a dress itself, gorgeous. But I feel like I could go to like BCBG, Max Azria, and find that dress.
You know,
Like,
and
I
that
don't think it was
how
that
it was
interesting.
hanging up slightly higher
Yeah.
on the right hand. Well,
It was like it was
on our right-hand
asymmetrical in the
side.
front. It was weird.
yeah, it almost looked like it wasn't meant to do that.
Yeah, and it was like a balloon skirt because it was like folded under. So that
He's
even
trying
looked
to do the
even more
draping.
awkward because he was doing the
The
draping.
Rami
and
drape.
It was weird. The Rami drape works in the back, a little bit weird in the front,
It
but
was
very
beautiful
nice.
in the back.
It was soft. Oh, that chain on the back that I didn't see until they did the judging. It was just.
I mean, how could we see it? Because our eyes were focused on that
why
horrible
did you
corsage.
put the corsage on the dress?
It's really strange to me how one little detail can spoil your design.
You're like, what'd you do that for? I don't get it.
I suppose that's the challenge of being a designer.
Yes, it is. He has to figure that out, and they told him he needed to, but he still was on top of Bert. Not like that.
Well,
Even
we
though
don't know.
Bert might like it. Like
Opposites
that.
attract.
That is true, and Bert is always talking about how queenie and crazy he is, and it's kind of like, oh, that boy.
He needs him a
who knows?
wild boy.
They might have had fun together. I don't know.
Perhaps. Lovers
Nonetheless-
quarrel.
Nonetheless, Bert, you're at the bottom in that crew.
Yeah.
So then our last crew was the Raven crew,
Oh, yes.
and we had Miss Anya and Miss Laura.
Oh,
Anya.
girl, that back of that dress was too dark.
It was like some kind of space age structured Judy Jetson black
like a mini train.
deliciousness because
It's
it's
fab.
the one thing that she did was make her you could still see the model's body because she
Of
darted the
course.
front, she darted the back, and the drape. It just worked.
The two things I will say is
You
I
wanted to
didn't,
change some things.
I
Yes.
didn't appreciate how it was all the way up to her neck when she could have been showing a little elegance
that.
there.
Love
And
that.
I think we've seen a design similar to
Very
this before.
similar.
Victor's design from a couple episodes ago.
Yes, the black skirt.
And
Yeah.
I feel like the Raven category is a throwback category to this season because I also feel like Laura's design is kind of like Kimberly's from the Stilt Challenge with the
very
feathers.
much like Kimberly's from the Still Challenge, and from
Bunch
the
of biters,
and from the Avant-Garde Challenge that she like referenced with the big skirt. It was the same color scheme and the same
Oh,
similar.
goodness me.
Yes, Laura, you bit 2 looks, but Anya in the end won.
She sure did.
Because number one, even though it is very similar to Victor's, in
That
terms
back
of
just
being
like,
black and
bam!
structure, she did give it
It's
a new
beautiful.
shape. It was almost like a sheath dress, but like the new version of a sheath dress that like I would even be able to pull off.
You can make
with
that dress
these
sporty
hips and
or
these
elegant.
thighs. So I liked it. I was feeling it.
I
Except
love that
I wasn't
look.
a fan of how darted the shoulders.
Oh, love the
it
shoulders.
was
That
a
was my
little
favorite.
too pointy for me because I really felt like I was looking at a Judy
Give me the
Jetson dress.
drama. Give
was
it.
Judy Jetson a little too much for me. I would have liked them a little rounded off. I might have even liked some feathers on it. That could have worked for me.
It's adventurous.
I know. I could like feather it up with a little color. That could be scandalously lovely. Anyway, Anya, I'm not judging because you're amazing. So
Courtney trying to buy your dress right now, girl.
I know. I'm looking for it. I wanted your jumpsuit from last week.
Oh, to die.
I want it. Anyway, okay. So winner, of course, Anya.
I mean, who
And
saw that coming?
I don't know. Guess who? So, but she wins. And not only does she win, but she gets a layout in Marie Claire magazine.
20
By the way,
big ones.
they all say Mary Claire.
It's Marie, isn't it?
They say Mary Claire.
It's Marie Claire.
They say Mary Claire magazine. I don't know what it is, but that's Marie in my English. Marie Claire. They do a layout with
Maybe
the
because
outfit.
Heidi Klum sang it, so she's like Marie.
I know,
Marie Claire.
exactly.
I don't know.
Little German accent.
Whatever. And she won $20,000 cash money.
That's enough to turn somebody's lap around.
She won't have to worry
20,000?
about not having no cash for fabric anymore.
No,
Okay,
no,
that's right.
no.
Don't lose that
And
money,
you can't
girl.
lose 20,000 in the
That's
kids.
right.
You can't lose that much cash in the kids
We
because you
gotta-
notice.
She got to buy
Like, 'cause
herself a
they'll be
bra.
like out here. Oh yeah,
A
she-
bra with a wallet
Girl, you gotta
inside.
duct tape that ish on
Okay.
somewhere. But she won 20 grand. She got a photo shoot,
Atta girl.
which we will talk about shortly. But first, we gotta say goodbye.
Oh, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu,
Adieu.
adieu, to you and you and you. Goodbye.
Bye to Bert. Okay.
Good night.
Pour one out, a little bit, drizzle. Bert,
Sorry, pal.
you fought the good fight for a real long time, boo. You got your attitude turned around.
That's right.
You came out of the Teletubby.
Finally.
Alive, still fighting. We love you, Bert. And
Get it, B.
You brought us some
Get it,
entertainment
B.
this season. So we wish you the best. And cheers to you. And
L'chaim
good
to
night.
you and yes.
All right, so Bert was cut out. Got a big old X on him. And then we get to see the footage of the shoot with Anya and Marie Claire and her 20,000 K
my
and her Judy Jetson dress in black.
Those blue shoes.
And the cobalt blue look like suede block 6-inch heels.
Best part of the episode. Oh, those were so cute.
I'm about to look for that Marie Claire magazine and figure out where those shoes
those
came
are.
from because I want them. And block heels, so in, been in all of my magazines for the last, I'm pretty sure it's in here and I will find the cut. Perfect styling. I loved it. Loved.
Aww.
In addition, Anya, in your gold python jacket and your gold other print pants and your ghetto gold herringbone chain.
And see, that's what happens to all the haters.
Thank
You know
you.
what? Keep on hating because y'all got jobs
Keep
to do.
hating.
Keep hating. Do your
hating.
job.
While we making it.
Exactly.
Because she's making it. bro.
Exactly. Like that dude, that made me so mad when Josh was hating on her for her 4
In the
months of
back
sewing.
room?
Because guess what? 4 months of sewing just won her 20 grand.
20
okay?
grand, baby. 20 grand. Okay.
And he still won like
And if
fourth,
anything,
third.
You would think you would not talk smack when you are that well schooled and supposed to be so bomb at what you do, and you just
Exactly.
got punked by somebody who ain't
Like,
got no education.
That's right. Just
I
let your
would
work
just-
shine.
I would just bow out and say, hallelujah, congratulations. Can I holla? Like, can we work together? Can we do
Exactly.
something? Let's make it happen. Like, I'm not going to be like, I was in school for 15 years and you
Exactly.
beat me after being in school for 5 minutes. That makes you look like the fool, boo.
Exactly. Boo boo da foo.
Yes. Sorry, Joshua. Anywho,
Sorry.
so that was our episode this week.
That's right.
It was lots of fun and we got more fun to come. But right now, we're going to go to a commercial.
Break time.
Find out what the AfterBuzz is about.
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Don't. I don't even like fake macaroni and cheese, but I just saw some on the TV.
I
and I'm
love
like,
fake mac and cheese is the only I eat. Give me the blue box.
because we are launching into our next segment, and we are being launched into it.
This must be a Pharrell production. It is? That's right.
Can you tell?
I can hear his style.
Can you tell?
That's my man, girl.
And
He
of
is hot.
course, we all know who we're listening to. For those of you who don't know, it's our very special Hottie of the Week.
The #1 Harajuku girl.
Love this picture. I wore my sweater, Harajuku lovers, in honor of the flyest chick on the block.
Who else can look that cute in all white and
At
little baby shorts?
42 years old. She turned, this week was
Shut
her birthday.
up right now.
This week was her
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
42
birthday.
going on 21.
October 3rd, she turned 42 years old. And I saw a picture of her, and I'm always reminded because I see her Revlon ads. I think she is the Revlon representative now.
I think so.
One of those all the time. And she just looks so good in those ads. And I'm looking at pictures, and we had just talked about some Christina Aguilera like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Girl.
And the whole red lip and blonde hair thing.
Girl. It is
She
so
could
perfect.
do red lips and blonde hair
She
for the
works it
rest
out.
of her life.
She's
and
been
she
doing it
is
since-
perfection.
Yeah.
It is
The get.
still perfection, and it works
the
every
doubt
time.
day.
And of course, I picked that outfit because who can wear those shorts
Like, who can?
and though. I mean, granted, we get airbrushing, but still, like,
Please,
really,
girl.
all the airbrushing in the world not gonna make me look like that in that picture. Get it, girl. Get it. You're 42. And then I also wanted to tout her different kinds of style because I think she actually has some of the best casual style.
I agree.
Ever. Like, I could have picked all red carpet looks, but her casual style is rocking, and you can't really see, but her shoes.
Oh my gosh.
She kills me because the boyfriend jeans, she's always in boyfriend jeans and some kind of cool, like, slouchy, comfortable shirt, some scarf, maybe a hat or glasses, whatever, but her shoes are always on point. And I'm a shoe horse.
A horse?
I said horse because I didn't say
Okay,
whore.
all right.
Because I was listening to the Sisters earlier talking about sluts and whores, and I shouldn't be referring to myself that. So I'm like trying not to call myself one of those. But I love the shoes, and
They're
Lamb
so hot.
shoes are amazing, and she always has the
course,
coolest
darling.
shoes, and she just looks fresh and cool all the time. And then my last photograph tribute was
Oh my gosh. Is that Kingston?
yeah,
Oh, baby.
I'm at a loss. Like
Like, how
look
are
at
you
that
42?
outfit. You're
How?
42. Your son is freaking adorable.
Of course.
That printed dress is like,
That's an Anya.
that is her Lamb Runway show. I love you, Gwen Stefani. And I just thank you for being fabulous all the time.
Like,
and
for you
making
to
me
make
wanna
yourself
continue to
look
be
that fabulous and your son that fabulous.
How cute is he?
Oh, there's
Oh.
one big, cute,
And I
hot
had
family.
another picture that I didn't get to show where her son, I think it was still
Kingston,
not Zuma, had a bow tie on and his little jeans and his skater shoes. I was like, oh, I want to eat you alive. You're so cute. And she just had on like jeans, a white shirt, and red lipstick and black sunglasses. And I was like, you're too much. It's so cute and perfection. But it's styled lovely. She looks amazing. She looks happy, which I think people wear their happiness. And it's
Of
nice to see
course.
her wearing her happiness because she seems to exude or whatever that word is that I can't
She's
think
like,
of.
I'm happy. You take my happiness.
She's rocking it, and she makes it nice to be a girl, but like to be a cool chick
Exactly.
that's still rocking and going back with her band, which I also appreciate.
And her hot husband.
Way. I appreciate you and your band and your hot husband and your boys, and it's cute. She's a mommy. She's 42. She's amazing. Congratulations, Gwen Stefani. Happy birthday. We love you.
Feliz cumpleaños.
We love you. We love you. We love you. I don't want the music to start. I love that we always do this segment, and then I'm like, okay, where are they now? Is the next one.
You're like, great.
Nah, you know, it's important. We want to know. We want to know. I was actually listening. They played like Don't Speak on one of the satellite radios when I was on my way here. And I reminded how much I love No Doubt and can't wait for them to come out with their new album.
Have you ever seen No Doubt on tour?
I have not.
They used to perform at this tiny little
Amazing.
bar I used to go to when I was like 13.
Really?
Yeah. Like right here in Woodland Hills.
All right, so we're TikToking and we're jamming away, and we're gonna quickly go over the Where Are They Now segment because we had some funny
Oh.
people from Where Are They Now.
He looks angry.
That would be Mr. Carlos Casanova.
Oh, and how could we forget?
From last season, if you don't recall. Oh, snap. I don't even have my thing up. Okay, so if you guys don't know or remember, Carlos was like the Yara Sofia.
The Jada.
The Yara Sofia of Project Runway last season. He would be saying things that nobody understood, and it was the most comical thing ever. And Michael Kors would always say, honey, you are designing for like a Middle Eastern middle-aged hooker. Like his clothing was kind of crazy, and he would get so emotional and so upset, like, it's not a hooker, it's not a hooker.
Oh.
Anyway, I was like, what the heck is this fool doing right now? So apparently he is a part of a at Fashion Week. They have this like special event for Latin designers. And it's sort of just displaying like people of Latin descent and Caribbean people's fashions that I can't think of the name of right now, and because I'm awesome and I have it written down. But anyway, so he showed at this big event with all these other people at New York Fashion Week, but otherwise he's not really doing much because there's a link on there that's like, ooh, you know, Casanova showed his line, blah, 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 get it online, and you click it and it says, this account is no longer activated.
How could you do that to us?
Your website that's supposed to be showing your clothes gets that sign. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign.
It looks like somebody's going under.
So he showed some stuff apparently at this wonderful event, which I obviously cannot think of the name of right now and can't find it on my thing, but I will let you know next week. But yeah, his website's not available. So if you wanted some Casanova clothes,
You better call him. Get a brother on the phone.
Tweet him, find him, don't know. I don't even think he has a Twitter, but whatever, look for him. And the second person we had, also from the same season, Ivy Iga. Iga? I don't know. Ivy. She was the super cold ice queen of the season and was real snotty because she was the one that could sew really well. And like everybody else, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like,
if you have a bad attitude, you are not going to win Project Runway. I'm
horrible
sorry.
attitude, but really good at what she was doing. But she just had such a bad attitude. It was like, girl, you are not that fly.
You ain't that good at what you're doing
good.
if you have a bad attitude.
But
people skills need work, girl.
People skills need work, but Boo had a ready-to-wear collection show, so she's doing all right, and she is currently freelancing for Zach Posen.
Well, I hope so. I wish the best of her, but
she's
make
doing
your life easy, girl.
And I actually did look up her stuff online to see what to order, and it was some really
legit stuff,
beautiful stuff.
Wow,
like some really.
I'll have to look into it.
She's very simplistic, but ethereal and floaty and lovely. Very much reminiscent in my mind of what we saw today from Kim and Victor. So very nice. Similar color palettes, very pales and that kind of thing. So she's doing well. Congratulations, Ivy. I hope you've checked your attitude at the door somewhere else.
Okay.
All right. And we're listening to it's probably my favorite. I think this is my favorite. No, I think Ex-Girlfriend is my favorite.
I was like, this is your favorite girl?
I think Ex-Girlfriend's my favorite. Oh, or no, the Bathwater song.
In your room. Yeah, I could feel that one.
I think the Bathwater's my favorite.
For sure. It's like, how do you pick a
I don't
favorite
know,
No Doubt
there's so many
song? Like,
God, I really need to put my life
goodness.
together with this whole digital music thing because my music is all spread out all over the place. I almost wish I went
are you
back
still
to
on CD?
CDs.
Because I am.
I have books of CDs that I've not ripped yet because they're old,
It's
and I just
okay.
haven't gotten to it. And then you
It's
have the
alright.
new music, and then I had stuff on the iPod Touch, and I had the original mini iPod Mini, so I have a whole crap of stuff on there. Then the iPod Touch, and then there's stuff on here, and there's stuff on my computer that's not on here, and I don't remember where it is, and I'm thinking
I can
that
speak
my
Japanese,
No Doubt,
but right now you are speaking Chinese to me, and I do not understand
She's
technology.
speaking Harajuku.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's Japanese, baby.
Can
I
you
got
see my
that.
girls?
I got that.
My girl's on my back.
Aww.
All right, so I heard the creepy music, which is not as interesting as Gwen Stefani.
I love that you both just started rocking out silently.
Whatever.
It's okay. We speak in a dance formation.
And can I just say, my favorite video ever is so cheesy, but I love Cool, where she's in Italy and she's running around, and it's all Italy fashion-y and supposed to be old school, and they're
Is it? It's a newer song, yeah. Newish.
That was on the first album, right?
Hell no.
That was on her first album.
Gwen
Yeah.
Stefani
Like
don't have
her
no
first
music.
album by herself.
Yeah, her first album by herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a big Sirius fan. I don't know if you remember that one, but she's
yes.
doing the break dancing.
Yeah, because I remember I wanted to hate on her when she went solo. I wanted to hate it real bad, especially when she did the song with, not the good song with Eve, where they just kind of collaborated, but
Rich
when
Girl?
yeah, I hated Rich Girl.
Yeah.
I was like,
And I ain't go
it's gonna be
nowhere.
garbage. And you
Took a
left your
while.
band because you thought you were hot, and No
Well,
Doubt was so
hey.
amazing.
But that video
love
was
No
the
Doubt.
hottest Pirates I've ever seen.
She redeemed herself big time.
And I'm gonna take my time.
I love it. And I love the speaking of which, where's the Eve song that she did before she broke off, when she just did it, where they're on the bikes?
Drop your glasses, shake your asses.
Don't give up.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, it's good.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I guess we're supposed to be talking about predictions and not more Gwen Stefani music.
So who do you predict to take their ass home next week?
I'm sticking with Anya. Well, as we said, because I can't leave my team, right? So,
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. I'm loyal. And Anya's the only one left. So do I need to pick a new top 3 now? Because all the others are gone.
Well, if we're talking about loyalties here, in the beginning when we watched Kim's interview, I wanted her to go
You did.
hard. I wanted her to go so hard.
I didn't expect much from her.
But I feel like her line has not showed me that. So you can't designate your loyalties not knowing what they're work
It's
is.
hard.
So it's okay to change.
I feel like I poisoned myself by looking at what showed at Fashion Week because, as I told you, I feel like Laura was the only one that was a legit collection that
I feel the
looked good
same
and cohesive.
way. I feel the same way, but I feel like after watching her this week, I would predict her to go home.
I think she should go home based on what she's done so far.
But judging from
I
what
feel like
we've
she's
seen
the
at
bottom.
Fashion Week.
But at Fashion Week, I don't know. So I don't know. I know
Dude, this
is like
beat
the
is
baddest
so
song
creepy.
ever.
I was gonna say, anytime they get listeners on our podcast, anytime they get quiet, they're jamming out.
I know, right? Shake your asses.
Like you having hot flashes. Okay, anyway, we're not talking about this.
E-B-E.
That's that.
Okay.
That's that. Okay. Predictions, whatever. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have some more Project Runway. Somebody's about to get kicked off.
We don't even know who it's going to be.
We can't even really decide who we want our top
the
three
rain
to
clouds
be
are gone.
because it's all messy. So it's messy. Anya's rocking it. She made 20 grand, so if she goes home next week, so what? She made 20 grand.
You know, take
She's on
that,
time for
Joshua.
Who knows? Joshua, whackadocious, but he'll probably be in through the end, I think.
I hope Joshua goes home next week with his bad attitude.
I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out, right?
That's right.
That's what we do. Project Runway. Check us out next week. And right now, we're just going to bounce off.
Jam it out.
Hi.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.